All right. How's everybody doing tonight? I got an awesome guest here with me and friend and fellow metal detectorist, Ryan Whiteneck.
How
Thank you
you
so
doing?
much. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come hang out with us.
Oh,
And
you're welcome.
guess we'll wind up talking a little bit about your profiles article and stuff, and your background, and maybe share some finds and share your social media.
All right.
And have you been out lately? Like, have you got out detecting?
Last Wednesday was the last time I was out detecting. Was hoping to get some in today, but I was doing archaeology stuff today instead.
Oh, okay. That's right. Today's Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Did you get on any goodies over there?
Um, Not today. Kind of filling in some holes and made plans to open up some new ones in the house.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be actually pulling bricks up on the other side of the house and getting into the social area. So
Oh, awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. So, see, when's the? So, I mean, I haven't. I know I've been over there and joining you a little bit. I haven't been there for a while, just with everything going on, but seems like you've been doing this for a long time now.
About 2 years for me doing the
Yeah.
archaeology. Yeah,
Awesome.
a lot of fun.
Yeah. I can tell you really enjoy it, and you're in there, in the pit, digging.
Yeah, it's all for my. I love history and being able to hold something that the last person who held was 200 plus years ago is amazing.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Do you have any plans like this year? Like, you just want to, just keep working with the archaeologists and
Um, I I plan to continue to stay with the archaeologist. I do want to get out a lot for a lot more metal detecting. I want to try to get on some areas that I've never done. Try to get to places I may not get to on a regular basis. Like I'd love to go out west a little bit, down south, and just get out and do more adventures.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. So um, are you in Bucks County or Berks?
Berks County.
Berks still, okay. All
Yeah.
right. So we're Berks
Berks and
boys.
Montgomery. I'm right on the line, pretty much.
The Berks boys. um, all right. We looks like we got some people here. That's better than none, right?
Yeah.
So we've been off for a bunch of weekends, um, and then we had the event, you know, 2 weeks ago, right? The Boyertown event, was it?
Yeah, I think it was about 2 weeks ago
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Come out swinging event. That was awesome. It's
Yeah, I
always
really enjoy those events with the socialization and stuff.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
Oh yeah.
So did he get a definite on your friend that day? Did he get a definite on that buggy step? Did anyone else?
Um,
Or
I don't think he got a definite yet, but I think and from what other people said, it looks pretty much like a buggy step. That's what everyone's conclusion is.
yeah. Hey, Chris Altman, thanks for joining. Charlie from Heritage Relic Hunters.
How you doing?
Hey, it's a light crowd tonight, but you got good odds of winning. Then you know what I mean. One out of two odds, Chris.
Hey, you can always go to the kids too for the kids hunts.
Yeah, yeah,
Use it for stuff like that.
yeah. This year, I was impressed with the amount of kids that came out. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was actually a bit of a shock to me because this was only the second time I think we did the kids hunts,
Yeah,
and there were so many kids this year, and it's amazing how interested they are in it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm definitely gonna, talk to Robert and see about donating stuff to it and helping
yeah.
out in the future.
Yeah, well, Chris is going to be a part of the donation thing too. So
Yeah,
I think if you have Chris Altman's contact, and
yeah,
you want to donate, I believe he's taking some donations too.
yeah. I have a small collection of things I can probably send that way for relic wise.
Just wait a few minutes, I'll share. Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate it. We've been off the air for a little while, so
It's good to be
Charlie's
back, though.
Charlie's got to bring the whole crew over.
uh,
Get them off the field of dreams, Charlie.
uh, yeah, those are some beautiful fields. I've seen some of the stuff that he pulls out. So
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we got a few pretty good permissions we just secured, so we're kind of excited about them.
oh, that's good.
Looking forward to it, but they're farms, so they're going to be planting soon. But at least there should be a little bit of outer areas we can work, but I can't give up too many details. But they should be pretty good for us. So we're also might be working on a property that could be getting developed. So I'm not gonna say too much about it other than we're trying to work on something big here. So just to be able to save history. So
Yeah.
either Charlie or I are going to win the pinpointer. I'm getting in this one, I'm getting in this one, Chris. No.
uh,
Hey, I got a cat on my back. Oh, okay, there it goes. Usually they say it's a monkey on your back, but I got cats on my back here.
yeah.
So, all right. Well, I guess I'll announce it. And hey, Alan Hedricks is here. Awesome.
How you doing, Alan?
The odds are getting worse for Chris and Charlie. I'll announce kind of like the giveaways, and then we'll get into it. Sangers, hello, happy Easter. He has risen. Happy Easter. Appreciate you stopping out. Kim, thank you. Lurking through. Oh, lurking though. Sorry.
Yeah, lurking.
I can't read. Speaking of reading, we will get to the profiles. So I would like to give away a couple logo stickers and a Grand Army of Republic button tonight. I don't know if you can see that. I got a Dog Tag Doug sticker. He gave me a couple of his stickers to give away. And we'll give out another set of stickers with Ryan's. What are you going to give away?
A Garrett pinpointer, the trusty Garrett Carrot.
Garrett Carrot pinpointer. That is a very generous giveaway, man. That's awesome.
Hey, I figured it's a good holiday.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's awesome.
Easter Bunny's generous this year.
Yeah. Now you ordered it. It's on its way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I ordered it from Drew, so it is on its way.
Okay, cool. So whoever wins that, obviously, will get it eventually. So
yeah,
that's awesome. All right, let's jump into your profiles, your story here, basically, and then maybe we can share a couple of your finds after that.
All right.
So let's dig in here. This is the book right here, Profiles from the Ground Up. Awesome book. And yeah, I'm just happy to be a part of this. I love what Chris is doing with the hobby and the books, and it's just awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So all right, let's jump in here. So you're especially interested in Civil War history.
Yes, Civil War has always been a passion of mine for as long as I can remember. Yeah,
Do you know like where it started? Like, were you in school or?
I think I was in elementary school, and I saw I think it was I saw something on TV, like a documentary or something, and then, of course, I watched the movie Gettysburg and was always hooked.
Yeah.
And I moved around a lot, so I never learned about the Civil War in school. I was actually self-taught, and it just kept self-teaching myself about it, just kept driving that passion for that point in time.
Yeah. That's awesome. Now, you don't have to say specific locations, but are you able to get down close to like Gettysburg area and, southern states?
Unfortunately, I have never been able to get onto any Civil War fields yet or any Civil War sites to detect.
Okay.
So that's always a hope of mine one day of getting a permission or getting down to something.
All right.
But
Well, with that being said, I might be able to help that happen, actually happen for you. So I'll keep that in mind.
You'd make a young kid happy.
Yeah. I got a few friends in those areas, so that would be awesome to be able to do that for you.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
So, you would explore any abandoned old building you could find looking for artifacts.
Yeah, I was that type of kid that loved to explore, loved adventure. So any pretty much abandoned or old structure that I could get into, I would, and anything in there that I'd find, I would love and wonder what it was used for, even if it was an unrecognizable lump of iron.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd find it amazing.
yeah. Yeah, I can relate to that when I was a kid, and like in your head you're not thinking like, oh, I'm trespassing, you know what I mean? It's just like,
Exactly.
okay, nothing's here. I'm just curious, you know what I mean? So,
exactly.
Do you have when you've gone into any abandoned buildings or houses or anything, has any memory really stuck out to you on something that you've seen or?
Not particularly. It's always the stuff that sticks out to me is usually the architecture. And I don't know why, but it's for buildings, I'm always drawn to just the different architecture from the older buildings, like farmhouses, 1800 buildings. You got the deep windowsills.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you have the intricate molding just running throughout different parts of the house. And that always has stuck with me more than anything that I've actually found. It's always been the architecture of the different houses
Yeah.
and buildings.
Yeah, it's amazing, the time they put into some of that stuff,
Yeah.
And sorry, I almost forgot. I did want to say that I think I forgot the last couple shows that we are gratefully sponsored by From the Ground Up here on our YouTube channel. So thank you, Chris and Kim Altman.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. So
he does amazing work for the whole community.
Yeah, he does. I have the scrolling banner going by for anyone that wants to head on over to their shop and do some shopping. They're awesome books and merchandise.
He needs to hurry up with that From the Ground Up 3. I'm just about done with the Ground Up 2.
Yeah. You're not on the ground anymore. You're all the way up here,
Yeah.
You're waiting for the next one, yeah. Let's see. Who else is in here? Patty Disharoon. Thanks for joining us. Hollywood Joe.
Welcome, everyone.
Scroll through here. Tyler Yasko. Hopefully I said that correctly. Joe. Just Silver Joe. Thanks for joining. We're going to be, our friend Ryan here is going to give away a Garrett Carrot at some point. Thanks for stopping out. Preserving the Past. Thank you for stopping in. Just wanted to check through here. We're up to the Great 8. All right, let's dig in a little more here. Let's see. So you just drag your mother to every historical site and museum wherever we went, just to view and experience the history.
Yeah, I was a pain in the butt with that. Every time we traveled a lot when I was younger, and every time we'd go to a new city, hey, can we go to this museum? Or, hey,
Yeah.
there's, Navy ships docked here. There's a battlefield, and I try to drag her to everything because I had no money to get into these places. So
Mom, I need you.
exactly,
Yeah,
yeah. So I
that's
dragged her
awesome.
everywhere.
That's awesome. Yeah, I just, I love museums too, and it's crazy because I think about all the finds and stuff, like that we find over the years, and I keep
Yep,
mine in display cases, so it's kind of like a mini little museum, you know what I mean? And
yep,
it's I've always loved museums too ever since I was a kid, you're just walking into a snapshot of all these pieces, of time and people held them, and
yeah.
it's awesome.
And you look at some of the stuff, eh, and you can recognize some things like, hey, I have that in my kitchen right now, or we still use that. And then you're looking at stuff like, you know, what is this? And then when you realize what it is, it's like, oh, well, I have the fifth generation of that.
Yeah.
And just amazing, just 40, 50, 60 years ago, how different things were to today.
Yeah.
And that's why I love them, because you just, like you said, a snapshot of the past.
Now, you were in the military. What branch were you in?
Marine Corps.
Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Awesome. Because it says here that the military would allow you to visit historical sites in Spain and the Middle East, as well as Greek or Greece, right? And
Uh,
Middle or
yeah, the
Greek
Greek and Middle
as
Eastern
Greek
ruin.
and Middle Eastern ruins. I may never have been able to see. So that's pretty awesome. They were
Yeah,
able to do that.
being in the military, it really gave me the opportunity to travel to places that even right now I still can't afford to go to.
Yeah.
And I went through that stage, in high school and stuff. I was still interested in history, but I was more working, more the teenager type deal. And then that just re-sparked it because I was seeing in Tarragona, Spain, Roman amphitheater, Greek artwork. In the Middle East, in Iraq, I went to Abraham's birthplace. I seen the ziggurat of places that historically are amazing to view, and it just re-sparked my interest in history and really hit the fast forward button to want to discover more and do more.
So you were at Abraham Lincoln's birthplace? Is that where
No,
oh,
Abraham from the Bible.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, I was like, whoa, wait, over
yeah. I
there.
haven't made it to
I'm
Lincoln's birthplace
confused. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I never got a chance to really go over to Europe or anything yet. So
yet. Yeah, I mean,
I'm dreaming of England one day.
I want to go to England's one of my places because I would love to see some of the Roman architecture there, and just the history alone is thousands of years old over there. And like I said, for my love of it, I'd love to see Hadrian's Wall. I'd love to just see the Roman bathhouses at Bath. Just
Yeah,
simple things like that.
yeah, that's awesome. All right, those trips planted the seeds to buy a metal detector. So, what'd you start with then?
I started with Garrett Ace 250, uh, and probably about a year later, I upgraded to the AT Pro simply because it was like an addiction. It's like, oh, I need more. I need better. I need, I'm watching all
Yeah,
these
yeah,
YouTube videos. And it's like, I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade. And now I'm at the Mine Lab, Equinox, and I cut
yeah,
myself off. I can't buy any more right now.
yeah,
But yeah, started
yeah.
with the 250, still have it. My kids use it now when I take them out. So still a good machine. Really like it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I was, I kind of went the same way. Now I'm at the lab with you, with the Mind Lab. So,
Yeah, the
um,
multi-frequency is what really got me. I really
yeah.
like that.
And I mean, the Garrett's always been solid
Oh,
machines too. I don't think I can ever part with my AT Pro.
I
So,
still take mine out every time. It's my secondary machine. If I'm not getting good signals with the Equinox, I'll usually break out the AT.
yeah,
So
one in each arm. Now,
yeah, I wish.
very low sensitivity.
Yeah,
You'll never forget your first find. What was that?
that was at my mother's house. I was actually there just with it was with the Ace 250. I was just learning the machine. I wasn't expecting to find anything. Very first signal was a silver mercury dime,
Oh
and
man, what a
immediately
first
after,
signal!
very first signal I had, very first thing I ever dug was a silver mercury, and never found any actual silver since. It just seeded hunts. I've never dug another. Oh no, a 50-cent piece. That was it.
Shoo. I'll tell you what, though, to dig a silver dime right off the bat, yeah, you're
Yeah,
done.
I think
You're
I
done.
wasted my silver luck on that.
That's it, right? Yeah, my first silver was a mercury dime. Yeah, it was a 1942 silver mercury dime. So,
Yeah, my second silver I ever found was at the Fall Frolic. It was a 1967 half dollar.
oh wow,
Yeah, and that was it.
wow. Let's see. So you gained some knowledge from some big YouTube personalities on how to actually metal detect better. So who off the top of your head were these channels of people?
Um, I'm sure everybody watches him, but Aqua Chigger was one of the big ones.
Yeah.
Um, and from there, it branched out. I watched a guy called Bird Dog, um, the Hoover Brothers, Stealth Diggers.
Wait, the Hoover Boys.
Yeah, the Hoover
Oh, Hoover
Boys.
Boys. Okay.
Yeah, Stealth Diggers, and of course, Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Um, and watching how their techniques, it's amazing what you can learn from YouTube. Just watching their techniques and how grateful I am to all of them for taking the time to make the videos and explain what they're doing and how they're doing it. And it was really helpful learning in the early years, and I'm still learning today.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think the machines. I mean, just between the machines and the technology, it's like you know, and of course, if machines keep coming out,
Yeah,
you may not ever master anything if you keep buying and upgrading and
yeah,
but but I mean you can walk one day this way one day that way and it's I mean you can learn your machine to the best of your ability, but then it all depends on the terrain, the
yeah,
conductivity, all that stuff, so it's
yeah. There's been times where I've walked over sections I won't hear anything, and I'll come back at a different angle, different direction, and I hit a tone, and you know, same thing. Like I've passed over tones that I thought sounded really bad,
yeah.
and I changed direction. It sounds amazing. It turns out to be an amazing relic of some sort.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when they say never hunt it out, it's kind of, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, it gets quieter, but it's never hunted out. So you talk a little bit about reaching out when you didn't have many places to go and um, making friends and friendships and stuff like that. So,
I always looked at metal detecting and history in general as something that I enjoyed sharing with others, and never be. I'm not good at door knocking, and so I was like, what better way to interact with people and learn firsthand and socialize was joining a club. And I happened to go to an event being put on by the Boyertown Historical Society about metal detecting, and that's where Robert Thiessen was giving a demonstration.
Robert's here, actually.
Yeah, he was giving a demonstration, and he's an amazing guy, by the way. He does wonders for the club.
Yeah, I was corrected on his last name, though. It's actually Tyson.
Oh, is okay.
Yeah, Robert Tyson, I believe is. Because I was always like, Robert Thiessen. I just try to sound it out, but it's actually Robert Tyson, I guess. So.
And he told me that they were looking to start up a club, and as soon as it was up and running, I think within the first 2-3 weeks of it being up and running, I joined it, and
that's awesome.
Had a great time.
Yeah, I know. When I first heard about Come Out Swinging, I was like all pumped because, I've gone to events, but they're usually 2-3 hours away. You know what I mean? So when I heard that there was going to be one local, I was like, where do I sign up? So ever since then, and then I just joined the club not too long ago and stuff. So looks like we got some more people in here. Secrets out now, Robert. We appreciate everyone stopping out. We haven't been on in a while, so we're trying to get back in the groove here on the profile series. We will be giving away a few things, so if you want to hang around for that, that's awesome. And Ryan's bio here and maybe a couple of his notable finds that he wanted to share. Let's actually, you know what? Let's give away. I'm gonna give away the first thing here. I'm gonna go to the website here. So I'm gonna do StreamYard giveaway link. All right, I'm gonna give away some logo stickers and a Grand Army of Republic 2-piece button. Am I holding it right? Nope. Upside down. Okay. I don't know if you can see that.
That's beautiful.
You're familiar with GAR, right?
Yes.
I figured it would be a good giveaway because you're a veteran.
Yeah, the GAR stands for Grand Army of the Republic, so and ties in with my love of the Civil War, being a veteran and stuff. So I think that's a great giveaway.
Thank you. Let's see if I can. I'm a little rusty here, so give me some time here. Giveaway. Let's see here. See if I can remember how to do this. All right, I'm gonna hit share screen here. I guess we'll try this here. Okay. All right, let's go with GAR as our keyword. So, anyone would like to win a couple logo stickers and the Grand Army of Republic 2-piece button. It's a beautiful button, actually. Please put in GAR into the comments.
And while they're putting that in, I saw that Charlie was interested if I found anything pretty nice at More Latin Village. And so far, all the real nice finds are coming from the archaeological digs inside the house. We've found 7 colonial coppers now.
Nice.
A lot of high-end pottery, and I've been pulling a lot of colonial iron out of the ground. So, it's a lot of nice stuff. We have ground penetrating radar coming soon, so hopefully we're going to get on better stuff to dig.
That's awesome. Are you taking that inside in the basement?
What? Where we're digging inside the house?
Yeah.
No, the house that we're digging in didn't have a basement, so it's right under where the floor level would have been.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got 13 entries. GAR. GAR. I always see that on when I go through cemeteries, GAR on some of the headstones and of the veterans. All right, we got 13. I think we're good. Couple more seconds. Good luck. And here we go. Who's it gonna be? Me? No. Oh, and the ground detecting. Okay, there it is. Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah,
I put the link
congratulations.
up on the banner. Please just send me your mailing address to keystonehistoryhoarders@gmail.com, and I will make sure you get the stickers and the Civil War Veterans button, two-piece button. I'll write your name down here, the Fox
Congratulations.
and the ground. Awesome. All right, so we were at you learning from YouTube personalities, and then you had the opportunity to meet some YouTube detectorists at your club events, and
Yep.
you know,
Yeah, met a lot of nice YouTube people.
yeah. So who was like the one person that you met that you really were, waiting a long time to meet, besides me? No, I'm just kidding.
Honestly, the person that I really would like to meet that I haven't had a chance yet is Aqua Chigger.
Yeah.
I learned, I'd say, the most from him. But a close runner up, I'd have to say, is Drew. So,
Drew. Yeah, he's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, Drew's very knowledgeable and he's very friendly. You never know if the person you see on YouTube is the same person you're going to meet in person. And so far, everybody's been amazingly polite and friendly and helpful.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, let's see here. I would like to share your. So Ryan has a YouTube channel. I think you just started not too long ago.
Restarting it and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty new for metal detecting. Yeah,
Restarting. Okay.
I got a few hiking videos on it, but hopefully
Yeah.
this summer I'll start getting the metal detecting videos up.
Okay. I'll eventually show your channel. That way, hopefully, we can get some people to go over and check it out. I know it's when you're first getting started, it's it's takes a little while just to gain some momentum.
And wanting to make videos, especially to help out people, is definitely a learning curve because I get so excited when I'm starting to pop a plug that I don't remember to turn the camera on to like show it off or something. So it's definitely a learning curve for me.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know how many times in the beginning there would be like a finger halfway over the lens, and it's like or I would hand the phone to Nanny Diggs and because sometimes you're so excited you're just holding the camera or the phone or
Yeah.
whatever and then you're just kind of looking and then you roll back the clip and it just looks like this blur, you know. Actually, having a little trouble finding your channel. I'll try in a little bit again. Unless you can find it, and then I'll screen share your screen. But
as long as you're spelling my name right, you should be able to find it.
yeah.
But yeah, I got mine on.
There it is. I found it. You caught me. I missed the letter. All right, everyone, real quick. This is Ryan's page here. Right now, he only has his name on there because he's still working on another name, right?
Yeah,
Or
I'm still working on an actual metal detecting name for the
okay.
panel.
So this is Ryan's channel. If you wouldn't mind, head on over when you get a chance and show him some support. Looks like you're just getting it off the ground here.
Yeah, I got a few hiking videos on there and stuff at
More
the
Latin
moment.
Village on there. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I know I watched that one. I watched a couple of them.
yeah, you were late to your first dig because you were watching that one.
Yeah, it's all your fault. So, all right, yeah, check out his channel and we try to support each other.
Oh, thank you.
Sure. All right, let's keep on moving here. We got a lot more information here. So you said that some of your best memories have come from sharing your passions with the teen family members who have started detecting with you.
Yeah, it's hard to get teenagers to do anything nowadays with the electronics. So being able to get my family members out and to experience, just the history in general is a great
Yeah,
feeling for me. And it's a way for me to connect and bond with the children since we have drastically different interests.
yeah,
It's allowing that connection and for us to do something.
yeah, yeah. That's awesome. And I mean, I guess like when I was younger, I my brother took me out bottle dump digging, and I loved it at the time. But then I kind of got off, on another chapter, and then I wound up coming back around to history again. Then I discovered metal detecting too, so now we're here. Trying to share it with other, our kids and other kids, and keeping it alive. I don't think, I mean, this world is so vast
Oh yeah.
that, I mean, I do hear talks of like, the more and more people getting into it, but if you really think about the size of the earth, I mean, you could be on like 100-acre farm for, a year or two,
Oh yeah.
or longer, so I don't see it, it's slowing down anytime soon as far as what would be able to be found. But
No, and a lot of the stuff that we find now that we consider junk, like, the zinc pennies, for instance, if they survive the ground in 50, 60 years, people are going to be excited about finding those, or at least the older ones.
yeah,
So,
all right, yeah, I remember like well at the come out swinging event, like you were saying with the kids, it's like seeing them, seeing their excitement and all that,
yeah,
and, it was just I'm just happy to be a part of that, and just it's just a way to give back to, you know what I mean?
I enjoyed seeing the look on some of their faces when,
Yeah,
they pulled that item out of the ground and just, something as simple as I think you guys put a key or something, a skeleton key or something, and just that alone, the way the kids' faces light up, it's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. Oh, that's right. You won the Game of Tones. Congratulations.
Yeah, I was surprised at that one. I
Hey,
normally don't win.
you were saying skeleton key, the one signal.
I don't know if I don't remember what the items were. I don't remember if a skeleton key was one of them, but
Yeah, it
yeah,
was. I think it was. Yeah,
I don't know if I got that one correct or not.
yeah. So you said the hobby has allowed you to find peace in nature and within yourself since developing PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yes.
If you don't mind talking about that, it's.
I don't mind. I try to let people know, especially other veterans. I found going hiking and just being out in nature was very peaceful to me, and it helped, keep me in the here and now and not dwell on what I went through. And metal detecting has basically brought that to the next step, whereas it allows me to be out in nature, socialize with other people, indulge my love of history, and it's just keeps me focused. It keeps me, healthy. I'm exercising because I'm walking 6,000 plus steps through a field back and forth. And it's just the community in general is also very helpful, because there's other metal detectors that are veterans that I've talked to that you just connect with similar interests, and it's just very healing, and
Yeah,
for lack of
yeah,
better words.
yeah. I was gonna ask you, like, would that be something that you would want to do for other veterans, like introduce them to this, or something like that?
I I think I toyed with the
I don't know
idea
if you're
of,
able to, but
what was that? You broke up a little bit.
uh, no, I didn't know if that's something you could do or not. So,
I've been toying with the idea of trying to, since I have two extra detectors and technically three, because I got my stepdaughter's bounty hunter yet, of, you know, taking out veterans every now and then, metal detecting, and just same thing with, other people do with hiking, just take them out and see what they think, like
yeah,
with the archaeology at Moorlatin Village, we are toying with the idea of having veterans come out for archaeology, like doing that as a healing process type thing.
yeah,
So
that's awesome. Um, yeah. So in your book or in your chapter here, it says your enjoyment you received from the hobby has allowed you to branch out into bottle digging, and best of all, work with archaeologists and volunteer at a dig in Moorlatin Village. So you're bottle digging now too, or
um
get out pretty often doing that?
not often. There's one or two dumps in the Pottstown area here that I've kind of gone to. I don't know much about it, but I go out once in a while to learn, to experience it, and just expand my knowledge base for the historical things. And who knows what you'll find. Like last time I was out, I found a one of those little glass stoppers you can put into like a wine bottle or something,
Oh yeah,
so, or like a crystal decanter and stuff. So that was neat.
that's awesome.
And then of course the archaeology.
Yeah, yeah. And so as we're getting through talk about archaeology here, it says your metal detecting has not only created new friendships for you, and new opportunities in your life, but it's also motivated you to go back to school to finish your degree in both history and archaeology.
Yeah, I got 2 years of college. I was originally gonna go for environmental studies, but after taking some time off and talking to people, I decided, why not get a degree in something that I enjoy doing, and that might open up more doors for me in the future. And so hopefully this fall I'll be back in classes for either getting a history degree or an archaeological degree.
Is that like a dream of yours to actually do that for your
It
career? Or?
it was something that I always wanted to do, but I thought was out of my reach, especially with being in the military. I wanted to make a career out of that, and so I always thought it was something that would be out of my reach until more recently, and so maybe my dream of being Indiana Jones will come true.
Those shows, man. Like I remember, I always say it. I remember the Goonies. Like
Yep.
the Goonies for me was that treasure. Like, wow.
Oh yeah.
You could find something like that.
I'd love to find something like that.
um, yeah, it's and Indiana Jones and stuff like that, and it was like, those movies like put a little fire in you.
Oh yeah. That they did.
We're almost at the end of your bio here.
Uh,
Um,
yes, Charlie. I went to Boyertown High School.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It was either you or your brother was one of my teachers.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, I don't remember which one. It was so long ago.
He's gonna let us know if you were a troublemaker or not. No.
Well, I was a model student. Yeah.
So you would say the hobby and those in it are some of the nicest people you've ever met, and the knowledge that you've received is great. Um, fine, private parties. So yeah, it's kind of the end of your bio there, as you mentioned, just the nice community of people, and I agree with you. I mean,
it's amazing. The community's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's no matter where I go or what events we're at, you can easily strike up a conversation with anybody, and everybody has the same passion. Everybody, in the grand scheme of it all, you're always going to have a few bad apples in any hobby you do, but the metal detecting community that I've experienced I haven't really come across any of the bad apples. So it's been amazing so far.
Yeah. Well, I hide it well. No, I'm just kidding. So let me. Is there anything else you want to share? I'm gonna try to get to some of your finds here. Actually, do you want to give your Garrett out?
Yeah.
You ready to give the pinpointer out?
Yeah, I think we can.
All right. So just so everybody knows, I don't know who was here, who wasn't here. Ryan ordered the pinpointer. He doesn't have it yet, but it's coming from Drew, so it's going to be there pretty quick.
Yep.
And he will mail it out to the winner as soon as you can. So I guess we will. You want to do? Let's see, StreamYard. What do you think? As a kid, what do you want to pick a word for this giveaway?
Why not? With the holiday and what I'm giving away, why not use carrot?
Carrot.
Yeah.
Let me get this pulled up here quick, and if I can find it again. Page, here we go. I think I'm getting there. I'm a little rusty. I'm rusty again.
Yeah.
I need some PB Blaster to get me going here. So you want to do carrot?
Yeah, why not?
Let's see. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. So
Chris, hopefully your luck's with you.
All right, start commenting. You're going to get a Keystone History Hoarders logo sticker, dog tag Doug. and a completely waterproof, awesome pinpointer that has 6 different settings, 3 in silent mode and 3 with sound. And let me see. I don't want to. I'm pretty sure everyone in here knows what the Garrett Carrot looks like. So, all right, we got 16 entries and only 12 people showing here, unless I'm lagging. 16. Do you use the Garrett Carrot?
I do.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, I got the Garrett Carrot is what I use all the time. I do also have that my stepdaughter uses is the F Pulse. I guess it's the Mind Lab one, but
Yeah.
I love the Garrett Carrot.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I can use any other. I mean, I have used a couple, but once I started using the Garrett Carrot, I'm not interested in using another one. It's
Yes, it is orange.
yeah, it is orange. It'd be funny if the top piece was green, you know.
Uh, that'd be nice. That'd be cool.
All right, we have 16 entries. Good luck, everyone. We appreciate you stopping out, and we're still going to hang out a little bit after this, look at a couple of his finds. We just appreciate you stopping out, listening to Ryan's story out of From the Ground Up Profiles book. If you don't have one, go over to fromthegroundup.shop, grab a copy. Amazing stories in there.
Oh, amazing stories.
Of background. So here we go. Good luck. Hope it's me. No. Drum roll. John S.
John S.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Congratulations. John S. Please, I'll put up the email. I'll put up our email here. John S., please send us your mailing address, and I'll get it to Ryan, and he'll send out the Garrett Carrot pinpointer. That was awesome giveaway there, buddy. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate it. So let's check out a couple of your pictures that you sent me. We can show it here.
Yep.
Without it lagging too much. What do we have here?
That is I don't know the age of it, but that is a barrel tap that I had found locally. It was in on Laurel Locks farmland. So it was really
Wow.
wasn't expecting that find where I found it in the middle of an open field.
Yeah. That's still on my bucket list. I've never found one yet. I found some pretty cool spigots and stuff, but never a barrel tap yet.
Yeah, I tried to get it to turn again, but I didn't want to mess with it too much. I just pretty much cleaned it up and hoped for the best.
That's awesome. Okay, let's see if I can get scrolled over to the next one. Here, I'm going to jump past the one that's in the profiles book. I'll try to.
All right.
Unless it's all in here. Okay.
Now,
What's this?
these are, I believe they're from around 1812. I found these in a location down near Fort Mifflin.
Wow.
So, and from the reason, I mean, they could be Civil War era, but somebody had told me they were around 1812 or later.
Wow. And did you find those all in the same day?
Yeah.
Or, wow.
Yeah, they were actually all pretty close to each other. Probably within 20 feet, I found all three of them.
That makes for a good day.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Warner Brothers?
Yeah, That is a button I found at More Latin Village.
Oh wow.
Um, I tried looking it up. Of course, all I come up with is the modern Warner Brothers stuff. But somebody told me that it may have come from a steamship. But
Steamship. Okay.
yeah, but that's as much as I got. So
Yeah, you know what? I do kind of remember you posting this, and I was trying to find it, and I couldn't find anything on it.
yeah, it's still eluding me at what it actually is.
Yeah. Well, if anyone in here knows what this is, let Ryan know. Besides the Warner Brothers movie producers, I guess. I mean, I don't know when they started, but yeah, maybe they had
Yeah, I
buttons.
don't know.
So I think this is your last picture here, and it might be one that's in your book, in the profiles book, actually.
Yeah, that's the one out of the profiles
Yeah.
book. Um, that is probably, I'd have to say, my best find to date. There was actually 7 buttons all in the same hole,
Whew.
and we found that at the club hunt. And this was that farm behind Bally, and uh, didn't know what I had at the time. And Chris was there, and he was the first button. He was kind of looking at it, and I was pulling out more buttons. So he was there for the whole button spill. So it was just an amazing experience to find those and to share it with somebody as I was finding it. So to me,
Yeah,
that's my greatest find ever so far.
yeah. That's now that you said that, that was kind of one of the reasons why I started my group with Keystone History Reporters because like I love detecting going out on my own, but it's so much better when you have someone to experience those moments with
Oh
you. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
And
that's what I love about it.
yeah, and you get to share the excitement, and you're
Yeah,
not just some solo guy in the middle of a cornfield screaming. And look at this lunatic out here screaming. What's going on? No. Um,
exactly.
yeah. So. What exactly are these buttons?
These are, and they were identified by Drew. They are a 3-piece PA state militia buttons for a staff officer from the Civil War, and apparently it's a rare button or on the rarer side.
Yeah.
So it was amazing to find them there. That either somebody cut the buttons off their jacket or they let the jacket rot. I wish I had found the cufflinks too, but
That's incredible. That's so cool. Awesome. Well, if there's anything, is there anything else you want to talk about? You want to check in with some of your viewers here? We got
uh,
Sean. Sean finally stopped in.
see if I can catch up on things that were said. The chat was moving pretty quick.
Uh, Robert goes, Keystone History Hoarders and I hunted together a couple of weeks ago, and he made me famous. Well, almost.
uh, yeah, button spill was amazing. Uh, yeah, I really enjoy going to the club hunts, and thank you, Robert, for all the work you do putting into getting
Yeah.
those club hunts set up and the come out swinging. You do an amazing job for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Robert. Home
Uh,
playing his rock. Oh, Sean's at home playing with his rock tumbler.
yeah, I saw that on Facebook. He got a rock tumbler.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I mean, I don't have too much more except trying to get out there and get more permissions.
Yeah.
Just more dates to get out hunting. I got one permission that I am pretty sure it's going to be an okay, because everything we find, we're trying to get the okay to metal detect around the White Horse Tavern in
Oh
Molatin
wow.
Village, because they are wanting to set up a room, like a museum style room.
Yeah.
So everything that we've been finding, we're trying to make nice displays to give back to them for them to show off. So I don't know if they're ever going to let us do archaeology around the White Horse, but hopefully they'll let us at least metal detect and make a nice display for them.
Yeah. That's what I love to do, I love being able to make display boxes for people. It was like the first time I ever did it and I seen their expression. It made me go to Drew and buy a bunch of display boxes,
Yep.
and I have them stocked up because when we get new permissions and you get, if we get some decent stuff that I can put together, you know,
Yeah.
they really enjoy that.
Yeah. Like so far for like More Latin Village again, I found the insides of a pocket watch and some little hardware for like a desk and stuff. And I'm currently making the more stuff I find. I'm hoping to fill up this display case that I have, and then once it's done, I want to hand it to them, and just knowing that they really don't have anything related to the sites that they can display except for what we find archaeologically.
Yeah.
To be able to give that to them is, at least to me, so much better and fulfilling than it sitting in my cabinet somewhere for my personal display and then lost to history or time when I'm gone.
Yeah.
Whereas it'll still be in their museum, it'll still be showed and enjoyed by many others. So I get a lot of joy out of that as well.
Yeah. I actually, I didn't finish it yet, but I'm detecting the Berks County History Center property.
Okay.
And it's not, there's nothing spectacular coming out of it, but there's a few decent finds. But I'm trying to like at least get a little display box together for them
Yeah.
so they can, um, the building's not tremendously old, but obviously Reading was,
Yeah.
it was farms in the 17 1800s, but nothing really crazy coming out of there, but there's some early 1900 stuff, but it's something, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And anything we pull out, we put in display boxes for places like that. Think about them possibly having that for another 150 years, you know what I
Oh
mean? So
yeah.
the stuff you're pulling out of the ground now, think about people looking at what you dug in 150 years from now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. So,
Yeah, and that's why I'm doing what I can, especially with the archaeology. It's everything I do on that site, I'm giving back to that site, and it's just like you said, it's who's going to be looking at something that I dug out of the ground that hadn't been seen in 200 years. I held for the first time, and now little Johnny, 30 years down the road, sees it, and now he wants to go on treasure hunts and dig stuff up.
yeah, that's awesome. Well, looks like we got Sean stopping in. What's up,
Hey
brother?
Sean,
Hello.
There he is.
how you
How you
doing?
doing? Hey,
I was,
sorry I'm late. I was driving to Maryland and I didn't have time and I didn't have a reception. I'm sorry. I
no,
should have
no,
messaged you.
it's all right. I'm just glad you're all right. I was just, have you been? Did you get to detect down there at all, or?
Yeah, I just got done. I found a woman's brooch
Oh,
uh
nice.
in this field, this old field down here. It's like Turner's Creek, it's called. It's a cool field. Um, it's like supposedly John Smith uh sailed up through there. and hung out with the Indians.
Wow,
So,
that's awesome.
and I also went magnet fishing today, the first time. So
That's a lot of fun.
How'd it go?
Yeah.
I
found a lot of pieces of nail.
Thought you were gonna say you pulled a pontoon boat in or something with that thing.
No.
That
Yeah,
has a ridiculous pull on it, like 1,700 pounds or something.
Surprisingly, it if you get something, it slips off pretty decent. I mean, unless it's a flat, hard surface, that's the only time you're gonna have a hard time getting something off.
Yeah, I've only gone out a few times magnet fishing, but that's what amazed me is I thought I'd have a lot of trouble getting the magnet off, but it's actually like you said, unless it's a flat surface, it comes off pretty easily.
Yeah.
And don't let it hit the side of your car when you're walking past it.
So how you doing, Ryan? Good?
I'm doing good, yeah. Yeah, no complaints on this end.
Now, Ryan, do you typically go out and hunt on your own, or do you go out with a buddy?
It's about 50-50. I prefer hunting with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when I'm off alone, I usually don't hunt very long. It's usually about half an hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
When I'm hunting with somebody else, 4 or 5 hours goes by before I know it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I usually prefer to hunt with other people.
Yeah, I was just out with Sean not too long ago, and like I think I only had 4 hours or something.
Yeah.
And it went like that, you know. It was
yeah.
like, oh crap, I gotta go, you know.
Yeah, it goes quick when you're with other people, and I think it's what we said earlier. It's that excitement of it. You know, you're finding something, your adrenaline's up, you're excited, you're talking about it for 20, 30 minutes before you realize, oh, wow, better get back to digging or get out of here.
Yeah. Andy said hi, Sean, or howdy.
Oh, how you doing?
Thanks for stopping out, Andy.
I could.
And
Hey, how you doing?
Shannon.
I'm on my cell phone, so I can't see the chat too well because I don't bring my laptop. Yeah. What's up, Andy?
Did
hey,
you get
Charlie? I'll send you a message within the next day or so, and we'll connect that way and work something out.
All right. Yeah, and I will. You know, I'll see what I can do to try to get you close to Civil War. You know, I know you're into that big time, so that would be pretty cool.
I actually find it ironic. I love the Civil War, but have never gotten to a Civil War site to hunt. But I'm all around all this, Revolutionary era stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I love the Revolutionary War too, but I don't know about it as much about that as I do Civil War.
Yeah. Sean, did you get that detector figured out? Was it the recovery speed or?
It was so there was a small amount of iron in the hole, and not in the hole, like 3 inches away from it on top.
Mm-hmm.
So it made it not get the silver coin, the silver quarter.
Okay.
So I put it somewhere else, and I was hitting it at 13 inches.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So they're coming out with an iron bias to upgrade it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I watched some tests with all detectors where they're doing the nail test.
Yeah.
Or the nail board or whatever, and even the Knox has missed coins. You know, depending on the position of the nails. You know.
Well, I can tell you the Equinox missed a Croto Bell.
What's that? Yours?
Yeah, I think it's more that I stepped away from it and didn't swing over it, but
Oh, really?
I'm gonna blame it on the Knox.
I like the machine. I like the machine so far. Now that I did that, I messed around with the tones and everything, and I just think it's the iron upgrade, the iron bias. That's all I need. So
yeah. Let's see, Dennis Keystone History Orders. I would like to come if you were okay with it. We could, if you want to just message me privately, we can chat about that. Yeah, let's see who else is in here. Shannon Fortner, thank you for stopping out. Ryan, you connect our feeling $17 cabin. Charlie's awesome.
Robert, I wasn't swinging that at Home Depot.
I just saw that.
That's awesome. Well, I really appreciate you stopping out, taking the time out of your day. You know, I had a chance to meet you a few years ago, and you know, it's just another awesome detectorist that I got to meet, and Sean, and you know, it's the community, man. It's just like,
oh yeah, definitely the community.
You know, if it wasn't a great community, I probably wouldn't be here socializing. I'd probably be out detecting on my own and not getting involved with this type of stuff. But you know, you guys are awesome. All these people in the chat, you know, I mean, the events, it's like, you know, it's just awesome. So I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and Sean, you're going to be in one of these, right?
Yeah, I believe profile number 2.
2. Okay, cool. So
he said, Chris said something about the front cover. I don't know.
On the front cover. Oh, you on the front cover.
You're going to be the face of profiles.
I said that to Chris, and he said, don't go that far.
It'll be Sean's face up close, like looking at stuff. I like that. Yeah, that's awesome. So, any last words, Sean? You have anything you want to say, or you know?
Yeah.
Plans.
I wish I could have been here from the beginning, Ryan. Sorry about that. I wish I would have seen more. I'll rewatch it to see what you shared. I'm curious to see what you found and stuff.
I only showed a few things, but you know, I find what everybody finds: buttons, coins, things like that. But those were my neat ones.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Now, real quick, have you ever found any Civil War stuff locally here?
Just those staff officer buttons. Was it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I know that, you know, it's hit or miss around here, but it's not as common, obviously.
Yeah,
I think Sean got
around. What was that?
I think Sean dug a Civil War bullet, didn't you, around here?
Yeah, one Civil War bullet in the field that we were at.
Yeah.
I do know when we detected that camp in Boyertown at Cannon Hill, somebody found the
breastplate or the.
I think it was either a belt buckle or cartridge box plate. I don't remember.
It was a U.S. cartridge box plate. Plate.
I mean, they brought their stuff home, so it's around here. It's just not as common as close to the Civil War.
Yeah, and troops traveled down through here too, like you know. Yeah. So, well, if you guys get out, I might not get out for a while because I got a lot of stuff to do around the house to get caught up on. You know, with spring, everything's blooming and growing, and you know, and then my car, I got in a little bit of a car accident, so I'm trying to fix the car up right now. But a
little bit of duct tape and polish, it'll come right out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't care what my car looks like, just so I can get out and detect, right? I said, so my one wheel got all messed up, and I was joking around with my buddy. I said, I'll just I'll make it a 3-wheeler. I'll just put one wheel in the center, you know, of the car, you know, and just.
It could work.
Yeah, I don't, you know, cars. See, that's another historical thing there. It's like cars. When you think about why cars were invented, they were invented for transportation, not for looks. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't mind a nice looking car, but in all reality, they were invented for transportation purposes. So, if I got a hole in the side of mine, I don't really care. Just so it gets me around, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, just use the horse and buggy. That's all you need. You don't need a car.
Okay. Oh, speaking of cars, Chris gifted me a Reading AAA Auto Club thing that he dug. I have it right
Oh,
here.
nice.
Check that out.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I
That's
don't know
cool.
what's hanging off of it. Cat hair or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I actually love digging like automobile stuff because I'll like collect that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I was down here this weekend, and I asked. I didn't ask this weekend, but the last 2 weekends ago, I asked a farmer down here that has the oldest farm down here, and he said there's someone kind of already doing it. You know, the permit. You know, his land. So I'm like, oh man, you know.
That's when you
It
gotta go.
sounded like he,
That's when you go.
what?
But does he have a legend? You know,
The ultimate.
the ultimate detector.
I'm still learning it, but I could tell you it's pretty decent. You know, I feel. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see.
Hey, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into. I don't want to get into to my thoughts on my machines or anything. But
Yeah.
I don't want to get into the politics. But no. They all have their pros and cons. Let's just say that. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll use whatever I feel works. You know, I don't want to stick to any one brand unless it all works great. You know, so
True. I just want to wait till I mean, it's a new detector. They got some issues to work out. I think that it is going to be better than the Knox, but
yeah.
it needs the updates, and they just came out with the 1.7, and and everybody's talking about how clean and deeper it got. So I think that the next one after the next update is going to be the better than the Knox, and and possibly the Days too. So we'll see.
Look at Robert's comment.
What did he say? I can't see it. Hold on, let me see what he said.
What is it? RO or
Tessero or
Oh,
Tessero?
Tessero
Yeah.
are the greatest machines ever made. Mic drop.
See you, Andy.
Yeah, Andy.
See you later, Andy.
I don't know, man. The Harbor Freight metal detector. No, I'm just kidding. It's got a secret button on the back now.
I am curious to see the Garrett's new machines coming out. I would like to see if they're keeping up with today's technology or not.
Wait, are they actually coming out with another one?
Yeah, remember we talked to Gypsy Jules about it. She mentioned something. Remember?
I don't know. We're allowed to talk about that, but no, I don't know.
What do you mean? She talked about it.
I can't remember what I ate yesterday. No. Hey,
Yeah,
I can remember where I found all of my notable finds. Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, like I could look at one of my finds and know exactly where I found that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I keep telling myself I should probably write down, like keep a little thing with it or mark down. But same thing, like I can look at something. It's like, oh, I know right where I found that. I know where I found that. Now, who knows if I'll still have that memory in 5-10 years? You know.
Yeah.
That's what's good. Trey's app from the Copperheads. That's a good app to do that. You can tag it where you found it and put what you found.
I've been using that thing like crazy at More Latin Village with everything we've been finding, and that app's amazing. I love using it there.
Yeah, finders keepers. Yeah.
I still got to get the app because like when I first tried to get it, he didn't have it for Android yet.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, and you know, I feel like us Android users are always getting discriminated against. No, I'm just kidding. It's an ongoing joke because like everyone in my family has iPhones but me. You know, so it's
I don't like iPhones.
Yeah, I don't like. I didn't want to get trapped in the whole app. Now Apple is, of course, they're genius with making money, so they connect all their, everything's connected. But it's like
Yeah.
I'm not a sign up for the contract type of person. So I was like, if I buy this, then I'll have to buy that. I don't want to be a part of that. So I'll stick with Android.
Yeah, I like Android.
Yeah. That's why you got Google. Google connects you to everything on Android.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd live without Google now. You know,
I know exactly.
I asked Google. Me and Google, I mean, we're talking all day long. You know, it's like
anytime I have a question, that's what I do. Hey Google, and directions too. How would you? I couldn't even read a map. How would I? You know, it's like,
Google doesn't understand me.
Yeah.
Every time I ask Google something, I get the wrong information. I don't think it understands what I'm saying.
Yeah. Ooh, come here.
Hey, Robert, don't you know they find gold on Oak Island all the time? Every episode.
Do they?
Yeah, he says next you're going to tell us they found the treasure on Oak Island. If you're watching, they're excited every episode.
I thought it was iron stakes, not gold. No, another piece of iron, a piece of wood, maybe. No.
If iron was gold, that's what they're finding.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta get rolling. If you want to hang out, you can, but I gotta get rolling.
I have to get rolling too soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shannon asked a question real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
She said, "Is it? Hey, what's up, Nathan? Bad." She said, "Is it an updated Ace series?" I think they're coming out with a whole new one. I'm not guaranteed. I don't know. 100%.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the Apex like the updated Ace series, and now something else I think is coming out as well. I don't remember what it is though.
I'm hoping that it's a AT version that's going to blow everything out of the water, and I'm going to just stick with the AT because I love my AT Pro. So
the AT Pro Plus.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, thanks again, man. Really enjoyed talking with you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Very generous for you to give away a pinpointer like that, and just be a part of the show and the community. So thank you. Thanks, Sean, for stopping in, buddy. And
sorry I was late. Yeah, I can't help that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I was just hoping you were all right. You know what I mean? Especially around the road.
Well, I was doing family. Yeah, we went to go get food. So
thanks for being here, Charlie. Appreciate it.
Have a good one, Charlie.
Thanks for bringing some people over.
See you, Charlie.
Thanks, Nathan, for stopping in.
Happy Easter, John.
Yeah, happy Easter, everybody.
Yeah, happy Easter. Thank you for all stopping in.
All right. Have a great night.
See you next time.
Have a good one.